One video a day, every day for 30 days. Let's do this. Today we're doing a quick one-take video because I'm pretty busy and the heater is finally getting fixed. Which got me thinking, this thermostat is a lot like your metabolism and your body composition. So you might have experienced this in the past. Maybe you lost a lot of weight only to gain it all back. Or maybe the inverse happened. Maybe you went on vacation and gained a couple pounds. Then when you came back from vacation, got back to your normal habits and routines, those pounds came off without you really noticing. You don't just gain pounds and keep them forever, and you don't just lose pounds and they're gone forever. It's more about the habits, routines, and identities that play in to how you actually look and feel every day. When the heat in my house is fully functioning, we keep the thermostat right around 72 degrees. That's a really comfortable temperature in Pennsylvania. Now, how that regulates with the house is that sometimes the house goes up a couple degrees and sometimes the house goes down a couple degrees, but the heating system knows to keep things right around 72. In other words, the heating system is your average calories in, your average calories out, and the average stories that you tell yourself about yourself. That is what the set point is. When we set the thermostat to 72, our house can go all the way up to 74, and then it's gonna let the house cool down a bit, and it'll find its way back to 72. On the contrary, if the house gets a little cold, maybe it'll go the whole way down to 68, but once it gets down to that 68 region, it says, oh, we better kick on the heat, bumps right back up to 72. But right now, there's a little bit of a wrench in the system because part of our heating system broke. So metaphorically speaking, my house is on a crash diet. I knew that my heat was gonna get fixed today, and I know that after it gets fixed, the heat is gonna creep the whole way back up to 72. That's just how it works. Similarly, if you go on a diet with a specific end date, once you hit that end date and you return to your normal habits and routines, you're slowly gonna inch your way right back up to that 72. Weight is not lost and lost forever. Weight is not gained and gained forever. It's about what you do on a day-to-day basis. That 2-month period that you spent on a crazy crash diet, eating nothing but grapefruit and losing 50 pounds, that's just a perfect metaphor for what's going on in my house right now. Things are gonna heat right back up. When you get off the crazy grapefruit diet, you're gonna go right back to where you were. But I don't want you to think that means you can't lose weight. What you need to do is lose weight in a way. Hello.
Hey, how'd it go?
Yeah, he's still here.
Oh, so not well so far?
No, I mean, he was a little late. I think it'll be fixed pretty soon.
Alright, I hope your day's going okay so far.
So far, so good. I got the bean.
Alright,
She's all bundled up. Bye.
Alright, bye.
And as I was saying, this doesn't mean that you can't lose weight. This doesn't mean that you can't gain weight. That just means if you're gonna change your body weight, you need to look at it as a long-term lifestyle change, not just some crazy period of time where you're gonna do something totally unsustainable. Your body is like a regulation system. You need to change the set point. And when you can finally change that set point, you will finally make progress that lasts forever. So if you wanna lose weight and keep it off, if you wanna gain muscle and keep it on, don't do crazy things that you can't do forever. And before I end things here, I wanna talk briefly about identity, because one of the biggest problems with this thermostat is that it really identifies with the temperature it's set at, and you really identify with the body weight you start at. You see, in your head, you might be a 200-pound person who just dieted down to 160 pounds, and you're not identifying with those new habits and routines and lifestyle changes that got you to that new weight. You're thinking of those changes as if there's some temporary fix, as if there's some band-aid that's gonna solve the problem. But really, it's about you. You need to change. I know it sounds more like, oh, it's just my habits that need to change. But really, at the end of the day, you make your habits, and then your habits make you. So change your habits, change your identity, change your set point, and you can change the temperature of your house forever. So don't worry when you go to the holiday parties this year. The temperature in your house might bump up a little bit. You might gain a little bit of weight, but if you can just get back to those habits and routines that you've had for a long period of time, you'll get right back to where you were. People slowly gain body fat over the years because the temperature goes up a little bit incrementally over time, and they get used to it and comfortable with it, and they just keep upping their thermostat to keep moving along with it. You think you screwed up over the holiday season one year, and then you never get the whole way back to your normal healthy habits and routines. You just keep raising your baseline a little bit, and it happens super slowly. Kind of like how you can boil a frog in water, but you can't drop a frog right into boiling water. A frog will jump right out of boiling water, but if you slowly turn up the temperature over time, they won't notice it. The same thing might be happening to you. So what I want you to do is take a good look at yourself, take a good look at that thermostat, and know that you have the power to change it. And I can hear some thumping going around right now, so I think I'm pretty soon gonna have the power to change the temperature of my house as well.
2 hours later.
I just want to check in one last time because the heat is back on, the crash diet is over, and we are inching our way right back up to that set point.